Adnan. And here we have my 1000 PM in less than 3 years, Muhammad Adil. Hassam cleared PMP with all above target from Abu Dhabi. What an interesting journey it has been. A small 1 month almost journey, quick and but effective. Now Hassam joined from Abu Dhabi, and he actually joined a day or two before the class. I still remember Hassam, and I talked to you. I was going for a metro, and you were confused. Shall I do it? Not do it? How should I progress it? Multiple confusions. That is, of course, when you are joining the program and looking at the things. Oh, I don't have to read the books. Oh, this, so many things, but it all comes down to the most important thing, that you cleared PMP with all above target in a month. Hassam, why don't you share your journey in your way?
Well, sir, first of all, thank you very much for your support and for your follow-up to the way you teach us. Actually, yes, I know when the first time, actually, not the first time I contacted you, the second time I contacted you after 3 years, the first time. Actually, I was looking for another course, and somehow your post came in front of me, and I texted you that you were doing for like QMS I was looking for, but you said, Hossam, you did not done with PMP. Now it's 3 years gone. Now you are here again. Then you push me. Yes, I remember you pushed me that no, you have to do it now. This is now you cannot wait now. Like you clear my confusions. You told me, okay, this is the scenario how we can go. So I took my time. Yes, I contacted you before you started the class, like 15 days before. Then I take my time to like evaluate my things, and later on I came to you, okay, I'm ready for the exam. Yes.
Okay, now that's our interesting thing. Let's talk about that. How many books you have to write for to pass the
No,
PMP?
no, no books.
Like it is always an interesting thing that people think, yeah, we need to read books, and when I say that no need to read any books, so is it true or not?
It is very true. Actually, my friend gave me all the books till sixth edition, and he gave me some guidelines like maybe you can say a year back, but these books are in my system because I don't have guidelines what to do, where to go. So these books were still there in the laptop. So I did not go through any book, and then you guide us how to like you teach us how to go through, and your mock-up help us a lot.
Okay, that's an interesting thing to put into the context. Okay, let's talk about the one of the most important thing. And guys, if you have any question, feel free to put your question in the chat box. How did you manage time in the exam? Like, this was my last message because I had a batch at 2 a.m. No, it was 3 a.m. I messaged you that 80, 75, 75. So
Yes.
how did you manage the time?
Actually, yes, you sent me a video. I wake up early in the morning. I saw your message. And I go through that video. You told that we have 230 minutes, and the first portion I have to complete in 80 minutes, and I completed it in 70 minutes enough. So I had remaining time 150 minutes remaining. So the second portion I completed, and I got the remaining time with me 76 minutes, and I finished my third portion like 4 minutes before. Like it was, I can say it was easy for me to manage the time. Like this is because of, I can say, mock test. Like I put timer
Mhm.
on the mock test, and I push myself how I can, like I trained my mind actually to go fast with the questions, and the technique works.
The technique works. Now that's an interesting thing, that how we work into that. What is the context of that? Yeah, it was easy to manage that time. It's interesting
Yes.
thing. My certified PMP is asking how did you do in 1 month. Azan, you also did in my program. Almost he joined in January and he's a certified PMP. So you tell me, Azan, how you did
You
in
know
1 month.
how I completed in 1 month. Actually,
Yeah,
I am bachelor here. I am even still I am sitting in the kitchen, and I am cooking myself. And when I am even cooking, I have my laptop. I am doing questions. I am in the car in the parking. I am doing questions. I am at site. I am doing questions. Like wherever I get the time, I do questions a lot. In the office, I manage time. Like the key thing was I was motivated because of your follow-ups. Maybe if you don't go with the follow-ups, some students do. I have my colleague in my office just now. I met him, and he told me 1 year back he from one institute. I will not take the name, and he said I already done a course from there, but I still did not give the exam. It's more than 1 year now because they did not contact him back. They did not ask him. Literally, he's sitting behind me, and you know my office area because I am sending you the pictures from the office. See, I am doing
yeah,
questions. I don't have so. That was a little bit like also confusing for me. Sometimes I was not getting good results because I was sitting in the office environment. Everybody is speaking around, but I tried to put my AirPods to noise function on and like putting my hand like this. Okay, I have to focus. So this was the main thing you follow with me, which keep me motivated, and because of that motivation, I was consistent. I did not put it back. I just keep going with the mockups, keep going with your roadmap. That okay, you finished it. Sometime I asked you some other question. You said no. I with what I have give you, just finish this one, then come to me. Finish this and come to me. I was
I'm
coming
kind
back to you, and then you give me like next step, next step. At that,
of,
this is the I will say this was the roadmap this make my this management of time in the exam easy because I have trained my mind enough that how I am going to because I was doing all these things before in mock-ups in the home, in the office, in the parking, and many other places.
yeah, yeah. I remember when he shared me the picture that he was doing mocks in like especially in the last week. Because before last week he was not studying. He was supposed to do PMP almost 10 days back, but he got busy in
Yes,
somewhere. So
I
kind
will
of
say this was Eid in between. Otherwise, it will be like in the beginning or before the starting of May. It was
yeah.
completely because of Eid. I
I kind of yelled at him, "Why you are not studying?" Yeah, I do that. I'm kind of a like situational leadership. Most of the time, I'm a servant leader, but I can become a directive when it is needed.
yeah.
So, how important if you say 1 to 10, it is one being not important, 10 being very important to do follow up in the PMP journey.
Sir, 20 or you can get 1,000 because if you don't the example this colleague sitting back in the backside of me in the office that 1 year before he did his training with some institute and because of they did not follow up with him because okay we give you a course we give you training halas now it's up to you you want to complete or not and he's still sitting with those PMP and when I show him the result and he was like oh, you have the with you the questions, the material with you. I said, no, this is with the sir. They give on the computer system everything. I don't have like a physical the soft copy anything. I don't have with me. But then he's coming again to me that okay, what was the exam? And it shows that he was concerned that he want to do again.
You see, send him to me in the next program, the next batch, and we'll make sure he clear. Let me tell you interesting fact. Out of 1,000 PMPs, if I just give the 1,000 PMPs, now we have 1,012. Out of the 1,000 PMPs, which we actually hit exactly 1 week back, and more than 300, 400 were those students who have already taken that training. Now, this is, I
Mhm.
always say that 97% of the student never even give the exam. So that is the reason on which I built my training business. That is the reason on which
Mhm.
I would say that I know that this thing is a very cruel thing. And even if you, Hassan, give the mocks, or you don't have, that is on my simulator. But let's say even if you give, he has to do it. So follow up is very important. And then the second thing,
Yes, sir.
which I do with every single student, a customized roadmap. So Assam with
Yes.
like I remember on Thursday, yeah, what should I do? Give me that. I said, no, 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 revise those mocks. And he was like, I just did it. I said, no, revise those mocks. And he spent
I
the
sent you
entire
heart emoji eyes. You have more material. Give me. And you know, go to back and repeat those more. They are more near to the exam, and that was actually. I got okay. The scenarios was different, but it actually the
But ATP, na, they PMI, what PMI call as cloned exam question. Because PMI
Mhm.
gave us, other PMI ATP, they gave us the cloned updated exam questions. So those questions are
Yeah,
very
but four or five question was like that. That exactly your question, not
like,
even the
yeah,
one spelling was changed.
yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, let's talk about the important thing that we need to look into that, and that is how important those coaching calls were.
Coaching calls actually, sir, when you
And you
complete your all course.
you attended a lot of
Sorry.
those. You attended a lot of coaching calls.
Yeah, I because I was busy, but I one thing I was not participating. This is sure because of the environment I was living. I already told you separately that I cannot open my mic because other will be disturbed. But yes, once you complete all your course, like 14 topics, and these coaching calls keep reminding you the important things. Maybe you forget things, and they keep reminding you, revising the topics which are important. Maybe you miss something, and again it will come to your mind. Okay, okay, this was this. How to solve this? Okay, this we have to go like this. So very important.
That is very important. And how to look into that coaching call. I would
Mm.
say these three things are the my triangle of PMP, which I says that customize, roadmap, coaching calls, and follow up. That makes the all the difference in the world. So we are getting congratulations from Azan, from Sajid Iqbal, my certified PMP, Muhammad Ali saying hi, hello Muhammad Ali. Okay, let's talk about something about the what which topic was most dominant in your PMP exam?
Okay, I will prioritize. The first one was agile, of course. You can say 90% agile. The following by the team. After team, it was stakeholder. After stakeholder, it was communication management plan. After communication management plan, there was risk, then schedule cost, like a balance of these risk, schedule cost, a balance of these, and few questions. You can say five, four, 10, and but 90% were agile, following by team, communication, and stakeholder. These four was like you can say dominating.
These four were most dominating. Yeah, the stakeholder communication team, agile, still the most important topic. And then sometime it becomes a risk, sometime procurement, sometime
Mhm.
quality. Things keep on. How many formula questions?
One.
One form. Don't see the question that is actually not allowed. Okay, what about how
Mm.
many critical path question? Any question there where you have to make a critical
No.
path?
1 minute. Critical path. Yes, one question. One question.
You have to
What?
make a critical path.
No, no, no. This was like scenario based that this activity is on the
Yeah,
critical
you
path
don't
and
have
you
to
how
make a
you will
critical
get.
path at all. No
Yeah,
one
no, no,
has
no.
the any. Yeah, no one has any
And
question in.
two questions was like I have to drag like match the like I have to prioritize like risk I have to prioritize or scenarios like I have for this side and for this side and
Let's
I have to
let's
like
not do that.
matching these two.
Yeah, two drags and drop question. Okay, two drags
Yeah,
and drop
two.
question. If we talk about in agile, did you had any question on crystal or large scale scrum, anything like that?
No, no, like Scrum of Scrum, this type of question, no.
No, only scrum is enough for PMP.
And Scrum is enough. No Scrum
Scrum.
also, not large. No.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, Hassam, anything that you would like to add to the PMP aspirant that are going to give exam?
So the first of all, from your side, follow up, of course. And the second, once the guys get the follow up, they need to be consistent and motivated, and they just need to follow your roadmap. Just be consistent with the roadmap. Do mock-ups. Okay, maybe when you were doing the mock-up course, if you are not getting good result, eventually you will get the good result. But once you complete the mock-ups, definitely. What I got the idea, you complete your mock-up as sir says, you will pass. I'm sure.
Hmm. This is an important thing that we need to look into that we need to work into that. Assam, now we are coming to the last thing. One of the most important thing that I want to say that each one teach one is the name of the game. How effective our group is, you know that the certified
Yeah,
PMP group, how effective this
yeah.
is, and how we basically work into that. Every single student who work into that, and every single student has spotted you into that, right?
Yes, of course.
Every I want the same thing. Although batch three is rocking, like from
Yeah.
last week, daily one or two students from batch three is clearing and working into that. But I want you. We have batch 5 now, just started. I will be adding them tomorrow to the PMP aspirant group. We have batch 4. We have so many other students who needs your help, who needs your guidance. Of course, the friend who hasn't done the PMP, he needs your guidance. So I would,
Even your batch four is, I believe, completed. But in the batch four, there is one my colleague. I joined the coaching call, and when I opened the coaching call, my friend's face was there. I take screenshot. I send him. He's in Abu Dhabi. Talha, maybe you know him. He's from also Lahore.
yes, I know
Talha.
Tala. I know Tala. Tala is kind of
I said,
busy
where are
nowadays.
you? He said, where you are, the same area.
Yeah, I just message. Let me send him also your scorecard that he cleared and you
Hmm,
mentioned his name. So maybe now he will
hmm,
get more more. Tala is a very in batch four. Tala is a
yeah,
very good student. He always has his name
yeah.
written in Urdu. So that's an interesting
He,
part. Yeah, that God has blessed me with a memory that I still he's the only one in the entire group written with name in Urdu. So
hmm,
that's the important
hmm.
thing. At least start with Talha, start with the person who's sitting behind you. Let's take one step at a time and let's work with them to make the place better. Michael is saying congratulations, that's an inspiration. Michael is becoming PMP very soon. Assam, I know that you worked very hard and now is the time to relax. But before that, you are a Pakistani student. You are working in UAE. One question, and I did not ask you this before. Is my program expensive? Considering each and everything I do, is my program expensive?
No, sir. I'm matching with the outcomes. No,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah, that
lifetime
is a,
investment.
yeah. This is a lifetime investment, and the work we put with each and every single student is the most important thing. Thank you, Assam, and I will be looking forward to talk to you about future aspirant. But for now, go and enjoy. Have some party. You are in Abu Dhabi, so can't do party. Come to
Hmm.
Dubai, Habibi. So have some.
Actually, I just shifted to Abu Dhabi like 3 months before. I was in Dubai for the 7 years. I
Yeah.
just got
So then you
shifted
can,
to Abu Dhabi.
yeah, then you can come back to Dubai to
Mhm.
party. Best of luck for future endeavors, and we will have a
Thank you.
call tomorrow. And I will be needing 10 questions minimum for you, exam-like question, not exam questions that I will be using in the coaching call that I'm gonna do. You know that PMP marathon. You know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. And with that,
And
Assalamu
thanks a
alaikum.
lot who wishes me. Thanks a lot.
Share. Thank
Bye.
you. Mohit is saying, Vishit, bye bye. Okay. See you, Sam.
Thank
Bye
you
bye.
very much.
Adnan, Chetan,
Jigar, Jiku, Ajit, Samad, Jarat, Anu, Akil, Mohammed Faisal, Jay Prakash, Mohsin, Mafi, Preeti, Priya, Ajit, Tosh, Tushar, Ubaid, Jiku, Sir Wasim, Sir Irfan, Sayyid, Vishnu, Kam, Mohammed, Vandana, Vel Kumar,
Ali,
Ali Raza, Edwin, Chandra, Mo, Imran, Sir Arfat,